Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you. Sean here with BlueRidgeSilverhound. Hope everyone's having a grand start to your week. I wanted to take some time to talk a little bit about perseverance in the hobby, especially for a lot of folks who are pretty new at coins and wanting to really kind of double down on their collection right away. And sometimes that can't be, very easy. Considering that for the longest time, this has been considered, I guess, a rich man's sport, but it didn't have to be that way. And I think things like coin roll hunting and just really exploring what you can go through is important. Whether it's taking some time, maybe you have that glass jar of coins, that you've thrown all your change in after a day of whatever. I know me personally, I still like to pay things in cash if I could help it, just for the prospect of getting change back. Yeah, I'm a true coin nut in that sense. But having the ability to do that, playing essentially, you heard me say this till the cows come home, but playing with house money has never been an easier, more just reliable concept to grasp. Because at the end of the day, you really are playing with house money. You either going through your existing change, which you know full well you're going to end up packaging up in rolls and sending them to the bank one day. Excuse me, still very early. But also, coin roll hunting has been one of those things that has been the good old staple for many years in the hobby. Um, the prospect of going out to the bank and picking up bankrolls at face value seems like a very sexy, very attractive way at getting into the hobby because there's so much you can find. Um, and there's always these promises of riches and coins that are worth thousands of dollars and all that. And they're all over YouTube. Hell, I'm part of that bunch as well. I've talked about coins. I talk about the market. So you hear a lot of big numbers coming from me in some aspect, but more so these are all incentivizing type of information delivery type videos that I think a lot of people appreciate. However, there is an apparent uh, side effect that's not very good. Is that for the new people coming into the hobby, they want that instant gratification. They want to be able to go out and say, you know what, I found that 1975 No S dime. Come to find out that the No S dime you're looking for is actually a proof coin in an actual proof set and not one that you can find out in circulation because those business strike 75s are all Philadelphia minted. They don't have a physical mint mark. So it's really easy to get sidetracked when all the motivation is just money, 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 money. On the counterpoint, there are times where it's like the right time, right place, and it's very unpredictable. Finding a coin that's worth money, worth a lot of money, or a little bit of money, something that's worth like $50, ain't nothing to turn your head away from. But check out this coin here. This is a coin that ends next Sunday on Great Collections. This is a 1943 Lincoln cent. As you guys know, they had produced these in steel in a way to preserve some of the copper alloy for the war efforts. So when these coins were produced, one would think, well, everything was steel in 1943 for the Lincoln cent. But keep in mind, for many years and decades, the U.S. Mint had produced coins on bronze. All right, so that's a combination of copper and aluminum, a very negligible amount of aluminum. But for many years, that's how they've produced these. And then, they, for 1 year only, and this is why 1943 Steelies are a collector favorite. And it's going to be that way for many years and decades because it's unique. But when you go through all these decades of producing a coin a certain way, and then you have one shot year of 43 with the steel planchets, and then you go back to the regular composition. Actually, they went a little bit unique in 44. They actually used the leftover spent, or maybe not spent, shell casings during the war to produce these coins. Melted them down, produced new strips, the whole 9 yards. But there is, because of the human element of error, going to be screw ups. In the case of what they call on Great Collections the gumball specimen, I'll get in a little bit deeper of what the gumball specimen is of this 1943 copper. Of course, there's going to be some human error, okay, whether it's intentional or not. You have to figure that some of these planchets back in the 40s, keep in mind, manufacturing was at an all-time high. With all the boys at war and then everybody else staying at home, okay, manufacturing was doubling down, all right? That's how you supported the troops, is you manufactured, you bought the goods. So quality control was also at a minimum. And the U.S. Mint was not immune to this lack of quality control. So, someone have found a leftover bronze planchet, which is pretty easy to do in a large U.S. Mint facility. Maybe some years before, some of these had fallen to the ground and had gone underneath mint presses and drawers and all sorts of weird stuff. Someone finds them, throws it in with the steel cent blanks. It happens. It is what it is. As opposed to just tossing it out or destroying it. So, obviously, there's been a number of these that have been discovered, subsequently graded. But the big idea, big reason why I prefaced this video with, you never know where you're going to find your next big coin find. This 43 bronze, the reason why it was called the gumball specimen, was discovered inside a gumball machine in Philadelphia. Keep in mind, that's right up the street from the U.S. Mint. And it was in 1975 or 6 when this one was pulled out of a gumball machine. So this was, 76, November of 76. So 33 years after it was produced, it was found in a gumball machine. Owner's family sold it to a local collector for $1,000 in November of 76 after it was authenticated by Annex. Annex is one of the oldest grading companies, by the way. PCGS did not exist at that time. But anyways, you can see that this coin ends on Sunday. 6 days and 7 hours left as of the recording of this video. It's currently up to $192,500. Such a phenomenal just story to break down. This is a high dollar error coin that was found in a gumball machine. All right. And with that being said, it's those type of things that, you don't know when it's going to come up. But one thing you got to keep in mind, as you're, here many decades later, we're in 2022, what do we know about the U.S. Mint today? All right. Given the current pandemic situation, yes, we're still in that friggin' thing. I'm ready to be done with it. I'll be honest with you. No more mask talk and all that stuff. But quality control has been quite possibly bad in the last 2 years. Brand new 2022 coins have hit the ground running. There have been a few examples of these new Maya Angelou quarters with little die chips and errors, which I think is just a prelude of things to come for this year. They are currently speculating that quality control will improve by the end of the year. We'll see about that. Along with all the other things manufacturing-wise, more chips being produced to produce automobiles. We're going to see less of the price gouging on the secondary market for used cars, things like that. But the specimen here, which grades out PCGS AU50 Brown, is a true testament of just what's great with numismatics today, is that at any given time, you can take an item, a coin, or a piece of currency, a paper note, dollar bill, $2 bill, 5, 10, 20, whatever, and you can literally find something at face value that can be worth thousands and thousands of dollars. It happens every day. Take a look at the bank box of 2021 coins. I had unwrapped for you guys, which, by the way, that giveaway video will be launching on Friday, in case you missed it from last week. And looking forward to it. I'm glad to be able to give a few of these away. But the opportunity to make money is out there. If you spend your time trying to skirt the system by trying to pawn off coins that aren't really errors or varieties or key dates, you're going to have a hell of a time. This is a type of hobby that you got to approach with a lot of not only optimism, but also patience. If you're able to have those two things right there, you'll be in great shape. And, as kind of like a third tier to that for success is going to be education. You got to know what's what and what isn't. That's important because guess what? What else do we know about today's age of numismatics? There's a lot of counterfeits. These, for example, bronze 1943 pennies have been plated. All right, so you got to be able to discern one to the other. You got to stick it to a magnet. You got to do a little scratch test, whatever. But all in all, okay, we're in an age where things were as similar as they were back in the 20s to the 50s in terms of quality. And this is going to be kind of a boon for us. We've seen it since 2020 when a lot of the quarters came up just straight up garbage. But that garbage is our treasure because we're able to take that, say, struck through back quarter or the struck through Weir Farm quarter and really turn it into some pretty good money. But aside from that, just a really great story. Again, I'm going to be tracking this coin all the way up to the end because I'm very interested. Will the gumball specimen pedigree add more value to this coin because of the way it was discovered? We'll see. I think it'll be a great story nonetheless that will be talked about for many years to come in the coin world. And I am glad to be, it's a great time to be in this hobby where you're able to find and see things like this sell. Same with that 69S double die Obverse Lincoln set. Same with a bunch of other coins out there that exist where, it's life-changing money. And there's, believe it or not, life-changing money in the banking system, in circulation. It could be at your coffee shop's cash register. It could be just about anywhere. It could be at that car wash. You just never know. And my encouraging kind of word to end this video on is perseverance, patience, and just to keep on going because they are out there. The one big key to success that I always kind of like, keep on the top of my head, or, my big head, is that the more that you go through, the better your chances will be, right? It's like trying to win the lottery. You're going to have better success winning the lottery off of one ticket or 100 tickets. The answer is very clear, right, my friends? But that's why I wanted to talk about a quick, nice little easy video talking about the 43 gumball specimen Lincoln, which looks fantastic if you guys have that indispensable income and you want to be able to own a coin that has tremendous pedigree. GreatCollections.com has it for sale, and it's a big one. It's actually on their splash page, right on the main page of their website. But that's why I want to talk about. You guys have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week. We're going to be doing a number of videos. Got the giveaway on Friday to talk about, which, by the way, we'll have about, I would say, like 2 weeks before I do the official announcement. I'll let you guys know how you can take part in that giveaway. It's going to be a lot of fun for the New Year's, because, hey, we're going to be giving away coins in February. Already, oh my goodness, a few weeks until Valentine's. It's just hard to comprehend, right? But that's it, my friends. We are going to be doing a special live coin Q&A live stream tonight. Same time, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. We wanted to pay homage to not only the channel for hitting 2,000 subscribers, and I want to thank some of you who have gone over and joined us with the live stream, and you did like the content. You hit that subscribe button, and that means the whole world to us. We're going to be also doing some giveaways there on that channel as well for tonight. So there's a lot of stuff we're going to be giving away. A lot of opportunity for us to share in our victories with you. And it's again, it's fantastic. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for all the support that you've given not only the live coin Q&A crew, but also my channel as well. Being around 12 years strong, I have you guys to blame in a good way. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you later.